In a bold and shocking move, President Donald Trump has just signed a decree that could change the North American economy forever. The United States has imposed a 25% tariff on all goods imported from Canada. That's right, everything from cars, oil, dairy products, and even lumber will now cost more. But why is this happening? Is this a strategic move to protect American jobs, or is it a step towards something much bigger, a full-blown trade war with one of the US's closest allies? Stay with us as we dive into the details of how this tariff will impact both countries, and whether it might set off a chain reaction that could reshape global trade. So, what's behind this decision? In essence, Trump says the tariffs are necessary to protect American industries and to counter what he believes is unfair competition from Canada. This new tax will affect everything from lumber to oil, cars, and even cheese. The U.S. has had a rocky relationship with Canada over trade before, particularly during the NAFTA talks and the USMCA renegotiation in 2018, where Trump pushed for more favorable terms for the U.S. Trump has often argued that the U.S. has been taken advantage of in past deals, and this 25% tariff is his attempt to level the playing field. But is this the best way to go about it? Let's break down how this will affect not just trade but the lives of everyday Americans. It's easy to think that these tariffs only hurt Canada, but the reality is Americans will feel the pain too. The U.S. imports billions of dollars worth of goods from Canada every year, and now with that tariff, the costs will go up for every product. Construction companies across the U.S. are already sounding the alarm. Lumber prices, which have already been volatile, will see another rise, causing new homes to cost thousands of dollars more. Meanwhile, auto manufacturers say this tariff could increase car prices by anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per vehicle. The average consumer will see prices increase across the board. Milk, beef, and even your morning coffee could cost more as dairy and agricultural goods are hit with the tariff. And let's not forget about furniture. In fact, anything made with Canadian wood is now more expensive. The ripple effects of these tariffs could cause inflation, and it's the average American consumer who might end up footing the bill. On the other side of the border, Canada is in a tough spot. The U.S. is Canada's largest trading partner, accounting for around 75% of Canadian exports. And now with a 25% tax on those goods, Canada's economy is taking a serious hit. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has come out strongly against the tariffs, calling them an unfair attack on Canadian workers. Lumber mills in British Columbia and oil producers in Alberta are already warning of job losses, while farmers are concerned about their ability to sell dairy and agricultural products to the U.S. In response, Canada has begun to explore retaliatory tariffs, hitting U.S. products with tariffs of their own, just like they did in 2018 when Trump introduced tariffs on steel and aluminum. The tariffs aren't just about the economy, they also affect Canada's national pride. Some believe this might push Canada to seek stronger trade relations with China, or even bolster its ties with the European Union. So, what happens next? Are we seeing the beginning of another trade war? History has shown that trade wars, like the one between the US and China, can have serious global consequences. Jobs are lost, supply chains are disrupted, and global markets become volatile. The real question is, how far will this go? If the US and Canada continue to escalate, it could have a massive impact on global trade, fueling inflation, and even shifting global alliances. Could Canada turn to China or Europe for support? The US might find itself facing not just Canada, but a global backlash.